What's up guys, I'm Emil Sen and I'm fine. I hope you to be fine. I hope that you enjoy my videos that I post on YouTube. The last video was about how we can change. I show you a cool glowing effect which was applied by on sneakers, which is very cool. You can achieve that on your own image, that you to learn you how you can paint colors, combine colors with background. That is useful for you. I recommend you go and watch that. Before going further, like and subscribe my channel. In this video I'm going to show you how we can match colors, the foreground, background. In this situation, these legs are hanging down our foreground and those city scape is background. Why we should match the colors in pictures? Why? Because we should simulate that these these legs and this city view are captured by a camera. They're not separately that brought here. Okay, I will use these two pictures which are very high quality. You can see the quality is 6000 by 4000 and this is also 4K. You can download all these stocks from the link in description. I will give them free for you, and the PSD files also. I will use this. I have already extracted the legs here. How I extracted? Very easy, using a pen tool. Just trace around this. Why I choose pen tool? Because I will have a soft round. I don't want to have harsh round, hard round. Because of that I use that. I will move the legs to this image here. Why it's too small? Because I don't know. I saw. Just let it make it bigger to match this. Okay. Now just let me collapse this. Just let them to be here. Remain. Why? What's that? Yeah, this one. We can match the colors in two ways. One way is automatically. In some situation it works, in some situation it doesn't. Just let the volume up the music. Oh, I speak, it's very loud. And the second way is to match the colors manually. Just let me rename this to back. Oh, it's Persian. And just let me show you how we can automatically do it. Go to image adjustment and all the way to match the color. In this way you won't be very precise on the colors matching. Why? It is automatically done by Photoshop. In this here drop menu which is written source, you should select the document is here. In this situation Josh Ross one. Where is Josh Ross one? Here, and select the layer which want you to be with this here. Now you can see it automatically light it up, but it seems that it is very dark. Absolutely we can boost the luminance and a little bit more color intensity, more bit fade and neutralize the colors, but it won't looks very cool because it is not very cool in this situation, in this picture. Maybe in some pictures it work cool, but in this situation I want to show you that manually because you will learn more tips and techniques. Before doing the manually, you should recognize the colors and the situation. You can see the background is less contrasty and less brightness, and the legs are very very brightening. Just first let to make the correct with the brightness and contrast. You absolutely you can lower the brightness, something like this. Before that, create clipping mask, and also lower, you can boost the contrast a little bit and brightness. It's cool, and you should absolutely, you can do it by using curve adjustment layer. I put this into luminosity. Why? Because I want to have only affected on lights and shadows, not on the color. But in this situation it is not very cool, something like this. Now the lightness is corrected here, but there's something else that happened here. The background color, the background has more yellowish color. That means that is very warm and this picture are very cool. How we can do that? By going to color balance. Easily boost the yellow and add more green, red, and reduce the blue here. Something like this will happen. Another thing that we should do, you can see this green color is too much saturated. We should bring it down by going to UN saturation and click on this icon, which is eyedropper, and click this and lower the saturation. Something like this will be happen. And I want to reduce the saturation of this red color here, something like this. Just let me make it again. This color is too saturated. Okay. Another thing that we should do is you add warm texture here. How we can do it? Yes, I want to uncheck this because I want to have a major layer of all things that I'm seeing by pressing Ctrl Shift Alt E, which is a very famous shortcut. I will move it all the way up. Now they release the clipping mask. Now I'll go to camera raw filter. Here is written camera raw filter. I think the music is too much. Just shut the up. You know what is going on. Okay. Go to basic and boost the temperature to the yellowish, greenish not in this situation because it is too green. Because of that, I'm going to achieve the magenta color. I want to close the exposure a little bit to a little bit contrast. Highlights down, shadow down. Why I'm bringing them down? Because the background has not too much colors. Oh, clarity and texture would be up and the edge will be down. Oh, it also should be up, and vibrance and saturation. Now you can tweak it a little bit going to curve here, but it doesn't have any difference to use that separately. And there I will go to split toning, but it's not very effective here. Why? Because we don't have too much highlights here. Maybe we have shadow here. That's cool. Just press OK. Now this is the thing that we are going to achieve, but again it is not matching the color. Why? Before going that, just let me blur this background color, because the camera, if has focus on the leg, the background should be on the out of the focus range to be blurry. In this situation I will use 2 or maybe 3 pixels of 3 is 2, but 2.3 is cool blurry, that the background is blurry. Now you can see it is not again matching the color. How we can do it? Again, I will go to saturation and lower the saturation, because in the background we don't have that much saturation. Why? You can see it is red, it is yellow, but it is not yellow like here. It is red, not red like here. Because of that, I will lower the saturation to something like this. I will drop here and boost here to the yellow. I'll find the yellow. If it is in this range, I think this is cool. I'll boost it a little bit. Now it is matching the background, but still it is not matching. Why? I'm not sure why. Because this picture has now it's matching the color. I will go out and make a new layer, and with the black color with brush, very soft round brush, 0% hardness, maybe 20% opacity. Just I want to add vignette on the edge. What is vignette? The edge will be much darker here. I want to achieve this effect. Absolutely, you can achieve this effect by going to camera raw filter on the effect drop menu. There is written by the name of vignette. Yeah, vignette. There is written. I will go to curve or levels. I will go to curve adjustment. I clip it. Now I want to add a little bit red in this picture. How I will go to red and boost the red a little bit, a touch, something like this. You can put this onto luminosity, but it is not cool in this effect because the Photoshop recognizes that this part is highlights and these parts are shadow. Again, something else, I want to add a little bit blue, maybe to have a little bit warm, cooler effect here. A little bit, not too much. I said before, have warm. In here I want to add a little bit blue color to have a little bit cooler. Why? Because it seems that it is after rain in the background. Now it is much better from what we started. A green, I want to reduce the green a little bit. What happen if I add the green or reduce the green? The green is opposite of the magenta. If you reduce the green, it means that you are adding the magenta color here. What is the opposite of red? The opposite of red is cyan, and the opposite of blue is what called yellow. That's yellow. I will close this. Now you can see it is matching the background by hue and saturation, fixed color balance, such brightness, curve adjustment layer, going to camera raw filter down. That is much better. This is the vignette effect that we add. And let me just show you, just let me group all these effects, adjustment layers that we achieved by the name. Oh, it released the clipping mask, but we'll do it by the name of effect. Where is creating clipping mask? Oh, I should move this again into folder and bring it all the way down. Now I will create clipping mask. Where is creating clipping mask? It is not created. Is it in the folder? Yeah, it is not in folder. It should be in folder here. Now I will create clipping mask. You can right click here, or you can hold the Alt or Option key on a Mac and click between these two layers here. Now it's cool. Just let me no, it's not be collapsed. This is before that we started. Absolutely, you can see there's not the matching colors, background and the foreground colors, and this is the after that we achieved the colors here. I will do a little bit color correction by going to camera raw filter. Before that, I will have a merge copy of all layers. Why? Because the camera raw filter won't have an effect on the layer you selected. There is no way to correct it. There is absolutely a way by changing that to come to what was that? I didn't to convert it to a smart object. Final. I'll go to filter, camera raw filter here, or pressing the Ctrl Shift A or Command Shift A on a Mac system. The camera raw filter will be open. Now I will go. Just let me unzoom to have a little bit. See, I will add the temperature a little bit blue here, because that picture that before that I did was the legs. They are moving the temperature together, which are matched the colors. I will boost a little bit magenta. Okay, now I will close the open the exposure, a little bit more contrast. I want to close the highlights a little bit. Open the shadow, close the whites. They come by experiment. I recommend you to do it. Add a little bit experiment on how these sliders affect. I want to have more vibrance in this situation. I want to have a little bit saturation, not too much saturation. Now I will collapse the basic and go to curve. Now I want to read. Now here you can see absolutely there is red and here is cyan, the opposite of together. There is the whole 3GB, the RGB colors here. You can see the opposite of green is magenta and opposite of the blue is yellow color. I will reduce a little bit red color here. Now I will go to detail, a little bit sharpening here, a little bit, not too much. I'll go to no display tuning. I will no, here is effect. Go to effect and vignette if you want to add a little bit vignette. If I move it all the way right, it will give me white vignette. If I move it down to the left, it will give me black vignette. Now a little bit grain. What is grain? It add noise to your picture. Now you can see it add a little bit noise here. It is cool in some picture, some situation that you want to make them too much cool. I want to have a little bit grain here. Just let me see if calibration is working good in this situation. Just let it to be done. Now it is much better. Now press OK here. Now you can see before and after what all we did. This is after. This is much better from what it was. This is the was. It is also matching the colors, but this situation it is better from that. Absolutely, this is what it was before all thing that we did. Okay guys, I hope you that enjoyed this video. Subscribe, ring the bell of my channel, leave a comment in description, not in description, in comment section. Feel free for ask me any effect, any question, any problem that you have with on your Photoshop. You can follow me on Instagram, it is in the link in description. Show my or share my channel with your friends, that help me a lot. Support my channel. I won't do anything. I will see you on the next video tutorial. Bye bye.